Well, it's another day in paradise. It's another day with JSM. And I think it's time to get the Blue Dog out and the 1200. So let's make that happen. But before I do, let me play what I'll be scratching to, because I think this song is going to complement the idea. Let's put that on, eh? Just a rough version. Let's get it playing. So I'm just going to play a big take I made. Collode It Pro. Cheers. And I know I love you, darling. You're looking nice, girl. That's why I love you. The mod. Hey, you know, girl, you know that I love you, baby. You know that I love you. You know, girl, you know that I do. Oh, I love you, baby, I love you. You know, girl, you know, girl, you know that I love you. I love you, hey. I love you, hey. You know, baby, I love you. Oh, hey, hey, darling, you know I love you. I love you, girl. I do. I love you, girl. I do. Darling, when you shake it, you know it's making me love you. An angel, when you look my way, hey, I wanna stray, hey, and I wanna love you, baby. You're driving me crazy like you do. You know Baby, I love you. You know that I do. You know that I love you, girl. You know that I do. So the beat's really basic. But for some reason I'm hearing my voice distort, but I don't think it's affecting the recording. So I don't know what it is, but it's this bass thing again. When you start ramming that bass up, it does do shit like that. Okay. Baby, you know that I love you. You know that I do, girl. You know. Even though I don't use the sliders, as you'll find out, I couldn't remember which side the mixer's going to go on. It's been that long, guys. 25 to 30 years since I played with the 1200. Definitely 20 years. Oh, lady, would you be my baby? You know that I want to. I wanna love you, yeah. Is that my boy? Oh, what you toys?
I was calling you.
So if I do that,
I was calling you.
And if I do that, you can straight away do a quick song. You got 1 minute. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, Dan.
So let's turn that off for a bit. That's the next idea after Samurai. Well, Samurai Spirit isn't finished, but the main bit is. And apologies to all the old school out there and the new school for the state of my records. Alright, so this is going to come off. You need the slip mat. Oh, it's already got whistle on, just bugging. Keeping that, keep the old school out. So. Been a while. Probably needs to be a bit. So I need to plug. So I need jack plug to phono. I've never actually wired up like this before. Never done this. But it shouldn't be a problem. So I'm basically looking for a lead now to go from the mixer to the input of the PC. And it is actually just a mono signal. I've designed the switch that it just switches mono, because I never used stereo in the early days. You could use 2 switches at once to do stereo, but I don't see the point of it. Right, I might struggle a bit here. I'm going to have to use those adapters, which I'm not a fan of doing. So we'll just let everything keep moving and playing. Basically getting 2 adapters out to convert from phono plug to jack plug mono. Let's get that put away, back on the shelf. And this is one of those old leads, do you remember them, eh? The old black ones? The red in my ends. Oh shit, that pin's bent already. That's what happens. I'm trying to rush, make things happen quick. Oh well, take your time, Stu. Oh, seriously, mate, take your time. That's got to be bent up a bit. To be honest, I wish I wasn't recording now, because I'm not in a talky place. Doesn't matter, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Half the time even I don't know what I want to do. Right, so I think it's the right hand box. I can't remember. Assuming the layout should be the same, the left box should be the left PC, the right box should be, oh there you go, you can hear cracking. So I'm assuming that's got to be right. Now we're going to go output, master. Shit, yeah, why is that missing? This is the good mixer. No, it's one, isn't it? So, I'll tell you one thing I hate straight away, the pull. I don't know, it could just be me, you know. So that's with obviously the sliders, but I was never a fan of it, I've got to be honest with you, and I didn't do that much on that. Feels a bit stiff, gotta be honest. But I'm in no man's land right now, and I've just had my little boy come home from school. He's a bit poorly, so let's have a look. And I'm not sure this is the right mixer, because there's a bit missing and there's no plastic bit on there, and so I'm thinking, is this the shitty one? And I've got the two mixed up, but I don't know. I'm not sure, unless those bits were missing from both mixers. Right, let's plug this in. So now there should be no sound until I click the button. Oh no, something's not right. Ah, that's why. Try that. So all it is a button, and I'll show you. So the record's playing. Sorry, I'm trying to... So that's all it is, it's a button. It's very difficult because it's all too low and I've never scratched up here before. I'm trying to get the button on the screen so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, it's interesting. It's so interesting for me because I was a lot better a long time ago. I can catch up quick, but I'm still behind what I'm hearing, or still ahead. And your fingers and your body, motor neuron skills, the coordination isn't quite there, but it's still nice. 20 years ago I did all this shit. Did it in live clubs as well, honestly. Thrashed a few people. I think I told some of them. Let me have another little play. I just wish. So again, all the button does is I've plugged it in there. And so effectively you have to leave the signal open circuit, in other words crossfaded to the other side. And I presume that would still work. No, you won't hear it now, will you? So crossfader in the middle, volume up full, and then when you plug this lead in, it actually shorts the signal to the internal ground. Now, not the earth of the box. Luckily, this has got an internal signal ground, which I ground it to. So the clicking should actually be really clear. Now, I never paid attention to that. So let me just re-emphasize this. This is for the geeks and the nerds. Now, the first time I did this was on a Tandy realistic mixer. Do you remember the one with the graphic on the side and the reverb? That was so funny. We used that so much in the hip hop and the rapping. So anyway, when I did it on the Tandy realistic mixer, it was £100 at the time, probably about the width of the 1200, and it had auxiliary in 1 and 2, phono in 1 and 2, and CD whatever, I can't remember. That's since gone. Don't know what happened to that. I might borrow that to Richard to use on his studio. Anyway, I adapted that and I used a military connector with this tiny switch attached to some shielded cable. Now you have to bear in mind, in those days there was no, I could show you the schematics to this, but there's a separate ground in there that's for the signal, not just the ground of the whole chassis. And in those days there was none of that, so I presume what I did is I literally shorted the signal to ground. Now that's fine and dandy, Jack, but you need to put some capacitors in there, because otherwise the clicking sounds like it puts a thump at the beginning. Not necessarily a spike, it was more of a lower frequency. So I can remember in those days trying to get the right capacitor down to ground, I think, or maybe looped somehow. I'm not that good in electronics, so forgive me. So anyway, I can remember that being a problem, and whenever I used the scratching in a song later on, so Let It Go, that was one, and Big Bad Beats, I think that's the name of the songs. I actually got Cool Edit Pro to de-click, because you could see a spike at the beginning of each, effectively when you push the slider up or the crossfader along. But of course, fast forward now 20 odd years, and I don't know how old the Blue Dog is. I only got it because I bought it off a friend. Evil T, Mark, nice to see you again. We'll be seeing you soon at Christmas, mate. Eh? We'll share a beer. And then I bought another one for spare parts, because the crossfader in his was knackered. So anyway, when I looked at the schematics, I realised that there was an internal ground specifically for the signal. And I realised, I wondered, obviously that's where I've got to ground the signal to if I want to short the signal out. That should be pretty damn safe. Well, hopefully we'll find out, because the mixer will burn out inside. But it's millivolts. It's got to be small volts. But also, will it reduce the clicking? So now, without overdoing it, what have we got in terms of volume, amplitude? Let me turn it up a bit. Now, forgive me, you are on the tablet only. I can't do much more than that for now, to be honest, I don't want to. So now you can hear. that switch is, you can hear the click of the switch as well though. So I'm going to hold that away and listen to the actual, without playing the record now, I'm going to click the switch. Honestly, I'm not hearing anything from there. Now trust me, in the early days you were getting a as well as the sound playing. So I'm clicking that and it is playing, but to prove the point I'm now going to move the record. Yeah, it's interesting that. It's really interesting. And again, why did I do this? I don't know. I was never a mixer. I was more of a commercial DJ. My friends were whenever it came to the drum and bass, the underground, happy hardcore, acid house, whatever, I kind of gave it to them. And I sort of MC'd and just messed around. But because we were recording music, I'd already decided I wanted to refine this. So forgive me. I mean, this is Whistle just bugging the 12-inch. So did you hear what I just said for the NRX and the hip hop? Did you hear what I just said? It's Whistle the 12-inch. What can you notice about it? Well, where's this bit gone? I got a saw out and I cut it down. Because what you wouldn't know is in the early days, me and Mark mixed on a cheap JVC and a cheap Pioneer turntable. You know, the ones with the light needles that float along? And so I had to put a penny on top of that. I then realised, oh, I cut my records down. I've told this to people and they go, whoa, you're cutting your record. Sorry, I did it for the sound and for the love of. The piece of plastic's of no worth to me. It's that, and it's also the James Brown one. There's some records I'd love to be able to get again, and I'd cut them down again, trust me. Or maybe the idea is to get the sounds, stick them on a 7-inch, and then pay to get it pressed in from MP3 to 7-inch. I think it costs about £60 a single pressing or something. And I'd do that, make a collection of my favourite scratchy sounds, and then get one pressed. Might do that one day. Obviously, you need to honour copyright, and I always will, always do. But just give it away. That's what I'd rather do. Put it out there for you to enjoy. So back to why I did the switch. I hated that. I don't know, it's not me. And I don't know how you guys can do it that way and then your brain switches the other. Fuck that. No chance. Give me a bloody switch that goes on, off. Dead boring. Trust me, I'm even more boring than that, but I'll get you there gently. So that's why I did it. I just wanted something that was in my hand. So when I was recording demos, and that was on a Tascam Porta 1. No, was that the first one? Yeah, it was. The first one was a Fostex X26 4-track, and when me and Mark got it home and got it out of the box, it was bendy. And we took it back. We said, we're not having this. Not £300 worth. So we ended up spending £500 between us on a Tascam Porta 1. And that was, is it a Tascam Porta 1? It's up there. It's the one I did the Evadica tapes. I'll have to check. But that was solid. And the fun we had on that, honestly, the fun we had. Anyway, let's have another bash. So this is, the reason why I'm getting all this out is because of that song you heard me play a minute ago. That song, I Want Some Scratching. And guys, sorry, I can't really move the camera up and down. I'd rather you saw the 1200 in my hand doing this. So, again, listen to how clear that is. I can hear the click from there, but nothing from the speaker. But the minute I move the record, so it's plugged up. Let's spin that around a bit. I'm trying desperately to economize with the space. I've never done this up here. I'm having to bend my head down because the ceiling's there. It's funny. So I'm very rusty.
very rusty, but it's so much fun. Oh wow, I love it. I totally love it. But you just got to bear in mind, I bought the 1200 just for this. I've never had to, don't really want to. I'm not into that, can't do it. It's never interested me. But we never had a 1200 in those days. And I told the story about mixing in Top Cats, was it? Challenging someone and thrashing his ass. While the MC was introducing me, I was trying out the 1200, first time I'd ever touched one. In a nightclub, in a challenge. And by the time I got the record jumping, the needle falling, so I knew I'd make mistakes, I can remember thinking, if I can do that with every record, I'm going to kick his ass. And that's exactly what happened. I opened up with Yvette's Revenge. Yo, what the fuck is this? You know what? He don't really fuck up this town. His ass is mine. Hey Kid Fresh, let's start this shit. And when I opened that, the place went mad. The rest of it was easy. So that's why I got the 1200, because me and Mark struggled with this. He had a JVC, I had a Pioneer, but it was an old hi-fi Pioneer thing. No, you're not going to scratch on that, belt driven. The minute you touch it, it's just bleh, and then it goes bleh. So, but when you struggle, you learn so much. So again, forgive me guys and girls, all you old schoolers, because we're going to want to throttle me, aren't you? But I used to cut my records down, and I've destroyed a lot of records, trust me. And I'd do it again, not a problem. So I cut the records down as much as I could. And, are you ready? Look carefully to the middle pin. What can you see? You can see a bit of black around it. So I'd get the soldering iron and melt around to make sure it fits exactly on the pin. Because obviously you reduce the wobble and the bang from the middle, so that should hardly move. And I just basically did everything to try and make the record as comfortable as possible before I started doing the spinny. And then the pen marks, I presume, are where some sounds are. This is all 20 years old plus. So it's interesting. It's the first time I've ever got this out. You've seen it live here. Why? You've seen me taping it live. You've seen me filming it. So I've been putting this off. I'm going to shift that fucking guitar. Give me a minute. There's an acoustic guitar that's resonating with my voice. I'm getting sick of it. And it's probably destroyed a lot of audio recordings. Or just added noise, sorry, not destroyed. Yeah, there we go. So there's no more. There's that one, but it's got something in front of it. So yeah, it was just the acoustic guitar resonating with my voice, and the amount of recordings I've done that you'll hear occasionally. I should have moved it sooner. So this is the first time I've got the 1200 out. Really looking forward to trying to scratch to this song. I've got an idea. I actually want, on the B side of a record, it's just a test tone, and I really like the idea of putting that in here, although it might interfere with the whistling I did by mouth, which really works as well. So we'll have to find out. Let's try it. And of course the other thing, please forgive me and bear with me, because I'm scratching to a beat. I might be terrible, I might be okay, I'm not going to be good, I'll tell you that. Let's give it a try. So JSM, after 20 years, he's got his baby out, SL1200. God bless you, Technics. I'll always love you for inventing this. Let's get the new mark, which is battered to buggery. I'm telling you, battered to buggery. But I ended up buying another cheap one, second hand, £20, just to fix it, keep it going. You should know me by now. I like the old school stuff. I'm an old bugger. So proud of it. Right, let's bring that forward. Let's this is a guitar sound. This starts with a da. James Brown one's beautiful, but I've scratched that much on it. There's next to no sound left on it. Right, to all you old school hip hoppers, I'm sorry, but look what I did to a Tommy Boy record. So that's Africa Bambata, and the Godfather of soul. Look how I cut it down. It's even broken up there, eh? I had to do it, otherwise I couldn't scratch. On that Pioneer and JVC, you could not scratch with 12 albums. You got no chance. Yes, with a 1200, but I couldn't afford that then. I was on £45 a week job seekers in the UK. Some of you will understand that. So let's take that off. Let's have a listen what's on it. And I've got all this now to play with much later. Now my nephews and niece are late 20s, 30, so that they're older now. But I remember in the early days they wanted me to put CDs on here. And now my boy's 8 years old, so he's going to be able to see all this eventually. Am I recording still? Yeah, 18, okay. I'm just, oh shit, that's right next to that crack. So let's have a listen. It's heavy. You know, the record's sticking a lot to the... Let me try taking this bit of paper out. It's very heavy. So now that's a proper slip mat. Yeah, there we go. That might have been the problem. I don't know. Yeah, and sorry if you can't see the... Nice sounding, but I can't click quick enough there. Yes, even when I'm scratching fast, here's an interesting bit there. It's out of sync with the brain. I can tell. I can hear the pattern in my head I want to do with my hands. It's not happening. Before they were perfectly in sync. So the speed. That'll come with time. That'll come with time. I know it. It's not what I want though. This is not what I want for this stuff. So let's have a listen. And then I think the only reason why I think I cut it down is for the other side. Jumping like mad though. And of course it's easy to do this, but it's when you've got a beat on, staying in time, getting it funky, making it good. We'll get there in a minute. Eh? I can feel this record's doing that a lot. So and I don't even know how much weight's on the needles, so it could probably be adjusted better. It feels very light. The back says it's on 2. I don't even have a clue what that means. I'll put, don't want to play with all this shit too much. Put it on 2.5. Don't like it already. I'm not very experimental like that. I like things left alone. And that spin back is the middle bit. So even a bit of spit on there would solve that. Let's do that now. Yeah, I mean, I did make, you can see, so that's a whole album cut down to that size, and then the middle bit melted until it fits exactly on the pin. But it's no tiki, no washi, no give, no take. I mean, everything I've done's probably caused a little bit of a problem. Don't know. But I thought it would be interesting for some of you hardcore scratchers, especially my black brothers and sisters, because I believe you guys invented it, and I'm eternally grateful to you, so God bless you. Amen for that. But anyway, it's going to be fun for you guys to watch this white man destroying a Tommy Boy record. My God, I probably paid £15 for that. $25. I don't know. Forgive me, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. Oh, but the things you do for the love of. There isn't a price on it. Somebody said, asked me once, can I buy your records? No. You can hear the record's not sticking this. So it must have that, is it concave or convex? It's probably not sitting on right. Don't know what you do about that. God bless James Brown. Yeah, there's too much, it's not bedding down right, so it's probably because the record's a bit sticky outy at that side. Yeah, whatever. I'm enjoying this. I thought I'd share it with you guys on YouTube. One man's, it's interesting what we all find interesting. I think this just starts with the guitar. Down. That's. I'm going to turn it down a bit as well. It's too loud. Oh, who's this, guys? Okay, not as good. I know, not as good. I was trying to do GLOBE and WizKid. Oh, he jumped.
It's not easy when you're young. 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 Easy when you're young.
Yeah, okay. Bit of a racket, eh? But you're hearing me raw. I mean, it's a bit of a racket, but you're hearing me raw. Yeah, this is one record I'd love to get again to all the old school. Please forgive me. Charlie Records. No, I think this is the one with the I don't know, with the Destruction's really fresh. And funny enough, there is a record, well, obviously there's a record with that on the original, which I've kept the YouTube video because one day I might want to rip all these sounds, find them, get them pressed on a 7-inch, maybe a 12-inch as well, and then keep them for fun. Don't know. That's a 33 speed, so that's definitely an album. The other one was 45, Tommy Boy, with James Brown and Africa Bambaataa. But something tells me that was an album, but done at 45, but I don't know that. Can you hear how worn the record is? Can you hear it? It's knackered and quiet, and there's a bit of spray paint on it. That was a, don't know what happened there. Is it there? There you go. It's so warm. I don't know why the spray paint's on it. Well, you can imagine that between your on your vinyl. Jumped. So I suppose because I cut the records down, I can't grab the outside. So that's a downside with what I did. I never thought about that then. I thought I was being clever. I didn't care less. Yeah, it's great being young. I don't know what's on this side. I presume it's. I don't think there's anything I used to scratch. Yeah, and it does that one. So say it loud and say it loud. Say yeah, But I'll bet you there's been no one else that you've seen scratching like that, eh? Something new for you. Not everybody's cup of tea, I can imagine, but it's definitely right for me. It's definitely right for me, I must be honest. Right, that's a shame. See, some of these I'd love to try and get again. So this is Charlie Records. I might have to scan them with the scanner, high res, and then zoom in on the writing. I can't tell you what half that says. My eyes are buggered as well now. So, you know, old age is a wonderful way of humbling the soul. It really does. Okay, what else have I... And I'm just going through my main records that have scratched, that I kept for scratching. I mean, look at that. Against... Oh no, is that the one we did already? No, so again, sorry. Grandmaster Melly Mel and the Furious 5, Pump Me Up. Look at the state of that. Look what I did there. That was with a grinder. So I used to cut them down and grind. Sorry to the old schoolers. Wow, what a journey I've had. I'm eternally grateful for it. All I can say is thank God for hip hop. Regardless of all the crap it's been through, even the way it's been manipulated. I came up with some lyrics a long time ago. I told someone recently. I wrote these lyrics when I was 23 and I'm 57 now. So if it's black, it's in your blood, red as it may flow, but I'm white, I'm down, and it's in my soul. So call me your brother till the day we grow old, and together keep the beat under our 23. And it makes me very proud. Makes me very proud. It's nice when you can pat yourself on the back and say, fair play, fair play. So I'm eternally grateful for hip hop. When I first saw Beat Street, I became a breakdancer on the spot. On the spot, guys. And that changed my life. I love it. I've just loved the scene. I even love it now. Yeah, some of it's garbage. That's what happens to all music. Some of my, well, a lot of my stuff's garbage. So what? I like that, but what's the best one that did that? Was it Scratching to the Funk, Dr. Funkenstein? Is that right? I've got it on 12-inch somewhere. Wow. That was amazing. What Dr. Funkenstein, Scratching to the Funk, did to that. Pump, pump, pump me up. Amazing. And again, I've never been into the twin turntable, so I couldn't do it. I can barely do one on that Blue Dog. Waste of time. Never been into the fading and the mixer. I was a commercial DJ and I just did the basic. I didn't even have a crossfade. That was on the Tandy realistic £100 mixer. Maybe late 80s, early 90s, can't tell you. But me and Mark used it for discos and weddings and basic commercial stuff. Although he did say every time I bought something, the first thing I'd do was strip it and play with the wiring. I used to be able to do that with that beat. Very nice, but none of these are what I want. And I don't know if I've got the record because it used to be kept in this little pack of crap. So I don't, but I used it on, shit, what was that called? Feels So Good, just a continuous note. I don't think it's here. So there's my first problem. I haven't got the, and you know, I might not even have the record. Because a lot of my records got damaged when somebody put them in a heating cupboard, you know, the boiler room where you put your boiler, and they all melted. Don't blame me, that wasn't me. I'm just the one that got the hacksaw out and the grinder. That's the mistake I made. Yeah, so it looks like I'm not going to be able to do that today. That's a real shame. And I can't think where else they might be. Could be down there somewhere, but I'm not going there. That's not for today. I don't want to do that. Oh bugger. Oh bugger. Yeah, I wonder what these are. These are a bunch of records that I've had for a while and I don't really know what's in here. I'll probably have to stop the recording soon because I'll just end up recording lots of shit.
For you I'm waiting. Wait, 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 waiting, waiting to make waiting to make love again, yes. And it's time, it's the time.
Let's unplug that.
Any day and night time, you can teach me what bliss is. Because your kisses always seem like new again, so won't you turn around?
play around with that. It's funny, isn't it? The shittiest record, if you find the right break or the right sound, can be a blessing come true. I'm not saying I have, but I am in the mood for the scratchy. Jumping. So, if you watch what I'm doing now, if you can hear that banging, that's the middle pin too loose. So I would actually melt the record. If I decided to use it, I would melt it. This Loo the Chucks. Let me switch that off. Let me try and do a bit. I don't know how this is going to go because I haven't got what I want to scratch with to this, but I want to do something because that's actually how I take the next step. Always got to listen to my ideas before I can take the next step. I love you long. I don't think we're going to need the long. I love you PBD. Yeah, let's just do the original because I don't think I'm going to be lasting long enough to achieve much. But let's wait and see. Oh, actually, I might need to set this up. So it's going to need to record 3 and 4. In 3 and 4. And again, I've never done this before. I've never actually recorded. Oh, I've got to be careful. I don't think I've ever recorded scratching off the 1200. If I have, it's been so long ago. I have had it a long time. Okay, so we got. Make sure that no tracks. Okay, that's going to be switched off now. I actually got a funny feeling I should be scratching to the beat only. I've got a funny feeling that scratching to the singing is going to be a mistake. Right, in 1 and 2, so that's wrong. We need to change that. Device list, playback, recording, in 1 and 2, in 3 and 4. Okay, okay. And so now I should be recording. Oh right, still not. Basically, when I recorded this scratching on a separate track, but I forgot to press the record button. Yeah, it is working. Going in and out with the beat. I'm not listening to the beat. Yeah, and it's also not what I want. too much. Is there a way to pause, I wonder? Yeah, okay, let's do. Oh, I don't know. Am I not record now? Yeah, okay, I think it will. Don't really want to go through all these records. I'm not there. I mean, I wish I knew what the record I wanted was. It had a song on side A and just a test tone on side B. And I don't know where it is, guys. I don't know. Just gonna play around for a bit. We'll see what crap comes out. Save your kisses for me. I think that's what this is. Bloody hell, the wobble in the middle. Oh, fucking hell.
Kisses, baby, save kisses, baby, save your.
I do think this is all a mistake.
Darling, you know I it's making me love you. An angel, when you look my way, I wanna stray, and I wanna love you. You drive me crazy like you.
That's my little Sheila.
No.
Yeah, this little girl is fine.
Oh, Sheila, is that Buddy Holly? Sounded like it, didn't it? Eh? Sheila.
Baby, I love you. You know that
Don't know, it doesn't say the artist's name. Why? His master's voice.
You know I do.
Tommy Rowe.
You know that I love you. Baby,
I want some flash form scratching.
You know that I do. You know that I love.
But I'd love it with a whistle.
Girl, you know that I do.
And maybe the
So the beat's really
bugging
basic.
just whistle, but come
For some
on.
reason I'm hearing my voice distort, but I don't think it's affecting the
Not very
recording.
modern, that idea, is it, eh? Bloody hell.
I don't know what it is, but it's this basic. Okay. Baby, you know that I
The records are too old.
Can't you see?
Is that
What I
my
mean-
boy? Oh, what'd you tell me? What'd you
I was
tell?
calling you.
So if I do that,
I was calling
oh,
you.
and if I do that, you can straight away do it.
Yeah, it's the wrong records because I don't like the dynamics of the sound. I'm not trying to be 50s and 60s, so I haven't actually gone through some of these. I've had them forever. But I don't think I want to go too far, because I just don't think the answer's in this pile. Because this is all old school stuff, you know, 50s, 60s, 70s rock and roll or whatever. And all because of one record I can't find. I'm gonna have to stop. Lazy River, Bobby Darwin, OT Rain. I don't know. By divine grace, if there's a Lord, a God, I'm all yours, buddy. Give me some fucking ideas. Fix up. You got 1 minute. Come on, go. Hi, hi. Sing along. Hi, hi. Sing along.
Give me your side only.
Yeah, so I just don't think this is the answer, but it's nice. It's actually really nice to have the 1200 out. Might leave it out actually and pick up some other time. I won't leave in the video all the crap I'm playing now, I don't think. Wow. Yeah.
Down the
I'd like to run it a weekend free, soon as I can get a weekend free.
Reminds of some of these songs remind me of Lemon Popsicle, the movies. Bloody good. I think the Jewish film's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Love it. Nice.
Please don't think I'm trying, but like you, so will you let me take?
Okay. Definitely not going to carry on with this. I did have a container of my records, but do you know, I think they were lost a long time ago, along with the ones in the boiler cupboard. This is not part of it. Yeah, I don't really want to go down this road because I don't know half of this. I'll bet there's a jam in here somewhere, or a sample or something. But I don't think I'm going to be the one who's going to find it, you know. I just don't know. Well, again, I don't want it. I know what I want for this.
It would be very nice. Some.
Let's see what we can do with the legs. Okay.
Someone. Someone to understand.
A cheeky child. Yeah, I have the microphone.
To understand.
The desk is being torn.
Also, the record's too loud.
And I get this funny crackling, but I know that when I drive a lot of bass, it sometimes does that.
Could it be you? Could it be? Would it be you? Could it be you and me? You and me? You and me? Could it be? Could it be you? Would it be?
Because the record's so loud, I can't hear the beat, so I'm not scratching to it.
You and me. 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 I could see should it be you? Should it be you and me? You and me. I could see it would be nice.
You could use this for something like a Miss Dynamite. Da, 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 da. It's got that swing to it. Yeah, it's interesting, that one. So nice. Summer Samba. Vicky Carr. What's this side? Oh, my eyes still watering.
I tell myself what's done is done.
I tell myself. I tell myself. I tell myself. Tell myself. Tell myself. Tell myself. Don't be a fool.
It's nice the way her voice cuts on top of the backing when you scratch her. Very mellow, this lady.
Someone who is hard to it's hard to be sad. It's hard to take want to take my heart. Want to take my heart and give his heart to me.
Some nice stuff in there. Maybe a Jazzy Jeff kind of touch of jazz thing. Miss Dynamite. Very soft in the background. Some sort of jazzy scratching track. I'm not good enough for that. I'm too cheesy for that kind of thing.
Born to Frisco,
Way out in California, away we'll go way out. Leave ship, I'll set me.
No, too much noise. Oh. Just pitch it down. Let's try a bit of this. Gonna have to go back though, because it's got to the end of that long bit that I've put in the Cool Edit Pro. So basically I'm recording as I do all this, just in case some good ideas jump out. But that's the speaker volume getting old. That's the amp I used to do all discos with. 100 watts RMS. Not bad, eh? You buy it now, it's PMP, peak music power. You can play your cymbals at 100 watts, but if you try it with your bass drum, you pop your bins. Nice idea.
Baby, I love you. You know, girl, you know, girl, you know that I love you.
I'm going to take some weight off the needle because it is jumping a bit and I'm wondering if I put too much weight on it. Because it's a 1200, it doesn't need a penny on top.
Baby, I love you.
This is my gorgeous girl here. Say hello, Em.
Hi.
Hi, darling.
I'm going out to get his haircut.
Are you off now, yeah?
Yeah.
How is he?
Yeah, fine.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Right, give us a kiss then. I'll see you soon, dear.
Yeah, I gave him some cowpaw, so hopefully that.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
And a lollipop will keep him happy. Okay, darling.
Okay, see you in a bit.
See you, love. Okay, back to work. dedicating this song to her. I love you, Emma.
I do. Darling, when you shake it, you know it's making me love you. An angel, when you look my way, I wanna stray, and I wanna love you, baby. You're driving me crazy like you do. You know I wanna love you. I do. Baby, I love you. You know that I love you, girl. You know I do. You know that I love you. Baby, I love you. You know that I do. You know that I love you, girl. You know that I do.
So I am noticing this record's doing it as well. On top of the slip mat, which maybe it's because it's such a hard slip mat, the record's doing this. So no doubt the other side will probably sit nicer, but might not have a sample on. Even though the middle pin's doing that banging, I can live with that for now.
Giveaways at piano, I leave ship away.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I could use that. I'm not going to go there. The other side. I'm not ready to think out the box yet. That's not where I wanted to go today. I'm surprised I'm doing it today actually. The moment took me and I thought let's give it a try. I had to modify the stand for the camera. Sorry, the tablet. Because eventually I'll be using Emma's, which is a higher resolution. I'm getting a bit bored now. Can you tell? Nothing's grabbing me. Probably does need more weight. It's on 1.5. What does it go up to? 3.5? Yeah, it's probably putting a brick on it. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know if half that's working all right. Yeah, I don't think. don't know if that'll affect the level of recording.
So the beat's really basic. For some reason I'm hearing my voice distort, but I don't think it's affecting the recording. So I don't know what it is, but it's just basic again. When you start running that bass up,
Not impressed. I do like the idea for the song. It's actually a beat that I quickly sampled off the Corrigal 1, then absolutely flattened it with compression, which brings everything up. Quite enough now. I don't actually want to listen to any more of these.
You know that I love you.
Because it's all old stuff, the 60s, which is not where my idea is going to work. I just don't think it is anyway.
Baby, you know that I want to. You wanna love you. Is that my voice? Oh, look at Tommy's. So if I do that, and if I do that, you can straight away do 6 songs. 1 minute, mate. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, Dan. What am I supposed to do?
Whatever. Go to the microphone. Hi, hi. I'm singing my song. Hi, hi. Just gonna sing along.
I
You're downstairs now.
was just wondering if you're okay.
Fine, recording. You don't want to stop.
I was scared because it's blind.
Alright, you go back to the down for a bit. We'll take your dress and then leave you in bed. Just gonna put the headphones on so I won't hear you up there. I'm back. My little 7-year-old teacher. Yeah, I have got the microphone driven right up, so the desk is being told to really run that here. Get this funny cracking. I know when I drive a lot of bass, it sometimes does that. Anyway.
Stop. Back. It is better if I turn it down because I can't hear the record. Just fucking hit the needle on the. Oh, it's playing one of the others. I forgot to mute it. The track I've just moved. There we go. No. Nothing there. Maybe that one song, but I'm not ready to commit until I've heard that basic test wave, which God knows what that is. You are my lady, and I don't even know what these are. I think this is my nephew.
You're looking nice, girl.
Stop recording. Say hello to Mummy. Hi Mummy, we love you Mummy. We love you Mummy, we do. Hi Mummy, how are you Mummy? You'll soon see us on YouTube. Bye.